group changes every single time a person leaves and not just slightly dramatically.
Survivability seems to be the key criteria now, rather than the team.
Instead of talking about everything, people are a lot more guarded about what they say.
I think as we get closer, people are more conscious of the money and the fact that they may actually be the person that wins the money.
Everyone's here for themselves. They're here for their own reasons. I'm here for my own reasons that aren't the same as Abby's or Ben's.
We're all losing friends or you know, people that we do care about, so yeah, it is changing.
The contestants are beginning to find a routine, and they're now driving to their first challenge of the day. As always, they have no idea what kind of challenge they're facing, and they all have their fears.
Okay, who's going to bungee and who's not? I don't want to, but even if it's bungee jumping from a helicopter, who's bungeeing? Jan?
I'll go. We all will.
Al?
I'll go.
Beth? I'll go.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Of course you will, Beverly.
I normally wouldn't hesitate, but
I don't want to, but I'll go.
Their fear of bungee jumping is natural, but the challenge ahead of them, in fact, has nothing to do with bungee jumping.
Mate, I think you're trying to hit these bumps too.
It will, however, be a lot of fun.
Your helmets.
Good morning.
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 Would you come with me?
If a rattlesnake comes, I'd probably run up. Hi, buddy.
Gather round.
Got lunch for you. Bungee and
Straight in. On top of that hill, there's a red flag. You'll be starting down here. Your challenge for $10,000 is inside of 30 minutes, reach the red flag at the top of the hill.
All of us?
At least one of you. Couple of things to take into consideration. 1, be very careful on uneven ground. 2, beware of snakes. And 3, you will each be given one of these. You'll need it to defend yourselves. Between here and the red flag, there are a series of snipers, one of which will be in that helicopter.
Anyone got squirmy?
I'll be moving to the top of the hill. You'll need to get equipped. I'll talk to you soon. Good luck.
Good morning, people. My name's Steve. I'm here to introduce a little bit of a paintball challenge to you. Most important part of the equipment that I will issue you today is that pink barrel plug. Okay, that pink barrel plug signifies that there's safety at all times. Obviously, your goggles are there for a reason. When you're playing the game, the only way to eliminate a person is obviously to shoot them with a paintball out of the gun. The barrel plug's out.
At least one person must get to the top of the hill. But to get there, they'll have to shoot the 3 snipers.
Well, I think we're going to split in twos, have one watching each other's back. We're going to have a few, I don't know, just discussing on a few sacrificial lambs.
That's a good idea.
I'm not trying to...
No. It's good. I just reckon we all try and protect someone's back then.
Yeah.
Have someone that we're trying
buddies.
to protect. I reckon we leave Ben to run at the end then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be, yeah.
Yeah, and if I go out first, what do I crawl on the ground or what do I do?
Yeah, hop on the ground and fight with the snakes.
It's pretty warm, mate.
I've got strapless jobs and lacy numbers.
Anyone who gets hit is out of the game. Being hit by a paintball can be painful, and they're all well advised to put on as much padding as they can.
I don't know.
Does it make you feel safer?
Not yet, mate. Not yet, I can tell you.
God, I've never been... Dun, dun, dun.
3 coming 2. You don't have the okay.
Jan's got boobs she never knew she had. Cleaving. You want to stuff me and I'll stuff you.
Split up, be quiet, hit the ground, crawl, just go nuts, berserk. That's the game plan. We'll see how we go, though.
Their game plan is to look out for each other so that at least one person makes it to the top. But their plan is about to disappear out the window because it's no longer a team game.
Contestants, I need you to confirm that you can hear me. Abby?
Yep, Grant.
Jan?
Yes, I can hear you, Grant.
Ben?
Yes, I can, Grant.
Beverly?
Yes, Grant.
Alan?
Loud and clear, Grant.
Linda?
Yeah, I can hear.
Good. There are two things you need to know. Firstly, if one of you, and only one of you, is left at the top of the hill under the flag at the end of the 30 minutes, that person earns a free pass through to the next episode. You do not lose the $10,000. But the person, if there is only one, gets a free pass through to the next episode and escapes elimination. Secondly, you are allowed to shoot one another. Your time starts now.
So one person only can get the free pass. The question is, will any of them shoot each other to be the only one left at the end? Or will they work as a team to make sure that at least someone gets to the top?
As soon as we got the walkie-talkies that said you're allowed to shoot each other, everyone just looks at each other and was just like, oh no.
I'm hungry. Big time. But I'm prepared now to just walk up that hill and shoot one of my fellow teammates.
If there's a free pass on offer and it's me or somebody else, I'll take me.
It's nice to say that we're all here as a team, but everybody here could do with the money.
The stakes are getting higher, and we are contestants.
Any of them can shoot each other at any time, but for now, they need each other to shoot the snipers.
Not only were we looking for something out there that I suspected would pop up out of the grass, but you're also very aware that someone either on flanking you could also hit you.
They must make it across the plain and into the trees to be safe from the helicopter. Beverly is the first to be hit. Picked off by the helicopter sniper.
I tried to sort of crawl around the bush, and I did manage to do that, but my gun was still protruding a little bit, and he managed to get my gun. So that was it. Okay, I'm hit.
Linda, Abby and Alan are working as a team. For now.
Free passes are offered, you've got to consider them.
Still 100 metres from the trees is Jan, the only person with army training.
I was ducking behind a bush. I didn't get down. I think I went down a hole or something. I didn't crouch down low enough. And right in the back of the shoulder.
Abby, Ben, Alan and Linda all make it to the trees, where there are two more snipers defending the hill.
By the time I got to the base of the mountain, I was completely stuffed. The helicopter started making a few swoops at me. Hid behind a tree, ready to go again, and just copped me in the back.
There are now only 3 contestants left, Abby, Alan and Linda, and all 3 snipers. They've still got over 100 metres to go until they reach the red flag. Linda is off to one side. Alan in the middle and Abby on the other side.
I kind of went in behind people, and I had Abby, who was doing well on one side, and I think it was Linda on the other, and I was just sort of going in between them, and it seemed to work fairly well.
I was actually trying to slow down, so hoping that other people would kill the snipers first.
Linda is firing at one sniper, but one of the other snipers has crept up on her right without her knowing. Abby, a little further ahead, is the first person to hit one of the snipers. There are now just 2 snipers left, and there's only Abby and Alan to fight it out. Abby and Alan can shoot each other, but they'll have to pick their time, because for now, they need each other to shoot the snipers.
I could see the flag so closely, and I turned around to see if anyone was like behind my back, ready to shoot me, and Alan was standing up.
Alan's in a position to shoot Abby if he wants to, but moments later, a sniper takes her out.
I thought I'd do better. But I was sort of pumped when it was going, and I was determined that I'd be able to make it to the other end. And it was frustrating because I thought I was so close there. And I just thought the concept of getting down and just running and firing would have been a little bit easier than what it was.
Alan is on his own against 2 snipers. The first sniper he manages to hit on the run.
Roger!
The second sniper, Alan catches off guard. Alan has a clear run to the red flag. And because he's the only contestant left standing, he's earned himself a free pass to the next round. But even now, he's worried that a fellow contestant could still shoot him.
When I got up there, I was counting, and there was 4 contestants that were up there. There was still 1 missing. If I'd have been thinking clearly, I would have thought, no, it would have been Bev, because she wouldn't have gotten to the top by that stage. If there was another contestant there, I'd shoot him.
Congratulations. You've made $10,000 for your team, and you have a free pass through to the next episode. Well done.
They've won $10,000, so there's plenty of cause for celebration. But all the group can think about is that Alan will be excused the elimination.
Well, you're straight through to the next episode.
Yep.
So you're home and hosed, you can relax.
Yeah, I'm still not going to say I'm going to enjoy it, but, you know, I'm going to lose somebody and it'll be sad, but it's going to take a bit of the stress out of it.
Oh, good.
So,
good.
thank you.
What do you think of him?
Because Alan can't be eliminated, it's increased the risk of elimination for each of the others. That afternoon, they drove to Strawn. It gave them all time to think about who of the 6 of them will win the money that's in the group's kitty.
The person who walks away with the money at the end of the challenge, at the end of the program, will not be someone who people will look at and say, through the whole series, and say, what a wonderful person, I'm so glad that that person got the money, because people are going to look at that person and say, that person betrayed people, they made choices that other people would like to think that they would never make, and they would probably say, what a callous person, what a selfish person, because they were in it for themselves. But we'd all be lying if we said that we weren't.
But I still think we have to be, I think, mentally strong, more so than physically strong on something like this. You really have to, keep your wits about you, and you have to keep on concentrating, and so much stuff ticking through.
I think I've aged 10 years through stress.
You look about 28.
If I had to sacrifice somebody else for myself, would I do it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't. And that sounds like a really callous and revolting comment to make, but at the end of the day...
We're all here because we're selfish and that. I mean, we're all without putting everyone down. Yeah, exactly. Well, of course I do, but I've never denied the fact that I'm a bitch. So.
The reason you're here is for the prize at the end, surely.
That's right. I don't like doing anything sort of sneaky or difficult to cause any harm to other people. However, I really would like to get there in the end.
No, I don't want to be seen to be malicious. I'm nice. One has to be calculating in what one does.
In the end, there shall be only one.
That's right.
The following morning, they're feeling relaxed, but they must all watch each other carefully. Anyone who suspects the wrong person of being the mole could be going home that night, and he or she will lose all chance of winning the money that the group is earning. Good morning. For this challenge, they need to form 2 groups of 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Split one more. Split again. That was hard.
You comfortable?
Yeah.
You have your groups?
Yeah.
All right. This challenge takes place inside the lovely Ormiston house. You will be given a series of brain teasers. Both groups need to answer all 3 puzzles correctly inside the allotted time to win this challenge. You'll have 45 minutes in total. However, each incorrect answer will incur a 5-minute penalty. To win the $5,000, you must be with me, having correctly answered all 3 puzzles, on the front porch at the end of your allotted time. Any questions?
So the 5 minutes, if we lose the 5 minutes, that comes off...
Everyone's time.
As in both teams or just the single team?
You start simultaneously, you have the same time.
So if we get something wrong and it's 5 minutes, then everyone has 40 minutes instead of 45.
That's correct. Good luck. Their first puzzle is to count all the triangles in the picture. They'll need to concentrate, and it's clear from the start that one team is more focused than the other.
Count together and see what you come up with, or not?
Well, just one go and then we'll point it out if you reckon you got it wrong. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Just can't count that one again. What did I say, 8 or 9?
8.
8. That one.
No, you said no. No, you did, so it's 9.
9. Let's go through that again. Starting from the largest into the smallest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 28, 29, 30. You happy with that?
Yeah, we'll stick it through. We'll give it a shot. See how we go. D-Day.
Wait till you the answer. 30?
No, sorry.
That's 5 minutes down.
The time for both teams is reduced to 40 minutes.
It's always like 48.
Can't be 48, mate. Cannot be 48. Can't be.
30, there'll be a mirror image of that.
Here.
31.
31.
But we've already counted that one before.
Okay, so that's 30.
30.
Bear in mind, that's the one we're looking at. Was that included?
Yep.
Was that one
Actually,
included?
no,
It wasn't included. No, it wasn't included,
I
Alan.
think it was included. 31. No. As a group, we've come up with the answer of 31.
Yes!
Yay!
Success for Alan, Jan and Bev, who now move on to the next brain teaser. But Linda, Abby and Ben can't seem to concentrate.
Yep.
2.
It's making me dizzy. It's going to be an even number for some reason. I've just got a feeling I wouldn't go odds.
The second brain teaser is about a ladder. How long will it take for the water to reach the 8th rung if it rises at 1 metre per hour and the rungs are 25 centimetres apart? It's an easy question, but too difficult for some. Jan, Alan and Bev are on to their second brain teaser about a ladder. Alan is quick off the mark.
I know this one. It's a boat.
Okay, there are 8 rungs on the ship's ladder. Yeah?
Yep.
The lowest is just touching the water. The
Yep.
distance between the rungs is 25 centimetres. If the water rises at 1 metre per hour, when will it reach the top rung? I agree.
You're lucky you were just...
So it's eight times that.
No. The buoyancy of
It's a
the boat
boat.
is going to keep it
It's a
above
boat.
the water.
It's a
Okay,
boat.
so it's a boat. Yeah?
I didn't get that one at all.
So, are we happy?
Yes,
You're
yes.
happy with that?
Yes.
Okay. It never will. It's a boat.
Yes.
Success again. They have one more puzzle to do. Linda, Abby and Ben are still on the